Studio One at WBBM TV, this is 2 on 2 with Bill Curtis and Walter Jacobson.
Hello. This week on 2 on 2, you'll find out that working yourself to death is a lot more than just a figure of speech.
But let's begin on a happier note. Several of them, in fact.
The best one? You think it's the best one? Well, it's the most popular one. It's the most popular one. You know, I got out of this. Yeah, we got a hit record out of this whole thing, you know. It's really wonderful. It's wonderful.
This is Barry Manilow. You might not recognize the face, but if you're living in America today, chances are you'll recognize the music.
I remember all my life.
He's got one of the fastest rising albums on the charts, a future that seems full of promise, and the #1 record in the country.
In a matter of 6 days, the thing just exploded. In a matter of 6 days, the phone started ringing all over the place. They kept saying, smash, smash, record, smash. And I kept saying, you're nuts. And as the weeks progressed, it started to climb up the charts. It started to get this incredible reaction until it reached #1. And I was still dazed by the thing. It happened so fast. It's unheard of to have a brand new artist have a #1 record within 10 weeks. You know how long you're supposed to push and scream and shove for a hit record?
He's also got the kind of schedule you might expect the latest superstar to be contending with. There are months on the road playing in different cities, and in every city, the same thing. Talk show appearances and autographs for the fans. Sitting around hotel rooms, limousines and rehearsals. Lunching with and charming the columnists.
I don't really want to stay #1. I had no eyes to be #1 in the first place, and I am delighted that it's happening, you know.
Able to see that it can go up in 9 months and you can be
And it can go down, you know, it comes down just as fast. So I can't, I refuse to start depending on it.
Baby, I need you now.
The focal point of Manilow's Chicago stop is 2 weeks at Mr. Kelly's. 2 shows a night, night after night. An exhausting schedule.
Yeah, it was hot at the top, though. It was hot at the top.
They were a good audience, and they gave us
The moment that we hit the stage, it was hot.
Mr. Barry Manilow.
It wasn't always this way. A year or 2 ago, Barry Manilow had gotten to where he wanted. He was a composer and arranger. He was also musical director for a star, Bette Midler.
I would have been very happy to leave it at that, you know. I had done what I was supposed to do. I had done what I set out to do. I became Nelson Riddle. I became Peter Matz. But that wasn't where it was supposed to stop. Somebody said, you got 1 more road. You ain't done yet. This is absolutely brand new. It is in its infancy, and the fact that this thing is going over as well as it is astonishing to me. It is amazing. I don't know exactly what I'm communicating to these people. It's very frightening. I don't, because I know the act that works, you know. I know the music is solid. And I know the people that if I fainted dead away, I don't think anybody would realize it because the act is so solid. The music just keeps going. I don't think anybody really cares after a while. It's just such a powerful sounding show. But what I'm always concerned with is how I'm going to keep the thing rolling. You know, after the tunes, I mean, I'm singing It's a Miracle, and I'm smiling, and I'm connecting with the people, and my head is, I'm saying, what am I going to say after this is over? we're schlepping now, you know. We're staying in Holiday Inns, you know. Maybe next tour around we'll be able to stay at the Sheraton or something. I don't know. You know, maybe get a limousine now and again, you know. Just the fun of being a big name, you know. We haven't really gone through that trip yet. We're all saving money. We're all getting paid hardly anything for this thing, you know. But it's all an investment, and I assume that if we all hang in there until next time around, we'll get treated like big shots.
While working as a composer, Manilow put in a lot of time doing commercials, singing, arranging, or writing, and he's incorporated some of them into a very popular part of his act.
What's that? Very nice. Next time you hear any of this stuff, you must think of all of us up here on the stage, and then you could shut your televisions off and radio, and you don't have to listen to it at all. Okay, you ready, guys? You'll see what I mean. See if you remember this one. Barking in the kitchen, yelling in the hall, ringing at the doorbell, pounding on the wall. Kids out of sight and kids in the way. No time to cook on this hectic day. Come on, come on, come on, come on. Get a bucket of chicken, finger licking good. Have a barrel of fun. Goodbye, ho hum. Say hello to your family. Come on, everyone. Kentucky Fried Chicken. Have a barrel of fun. Is this a class act or what? Dr. Pepper. Dr. Pepper. Dr. Pepper. Dr. Pepper. Dr. Pepper. Join the Pepsi people. Feeling free, feeling free. Join the Pepsi people. Feeling free, feeling free. All across the nation, it's a Pepsi generation. Here today, here to stay, feeling free.
Manilow says that being #1 is great, but that it's not that big a thing for him. That he's looking for a more modest success over a longer run.
It's not. I'm not interested in staying #1. I want a nice career, a long career, and that would be fine with me. You know, to be popular and in demand for as long as I can. #1 is not that important. It's wonderful that it happened, but it's not that big of a deal. Some of these one-night, overnight sensations, you know, don't know how to handle it because they haven't had the background. I've had plenty of experience in show business, and the fact that I'm #1 now is wonderful, but it's not freaking me out that much because I've been on stages before. I've dealt with William Morris agents. I've seen audiences. I've had it all. I've done it before. And I'm going to give the audiences who will come down the best I can do, and we all will, you know, whether we're #1 or not.
There's a lot of glory in being #1, but there's also a lot of work.
Oh, I quit.
We've been out since October. We've done most of the East Coast cities. Now we're heading out towards the West Coast. We go to San Francisco, we go to Seattle, we go to Denver, we go to Los Angeles. We go to Oklahoma City, Houston, New Orleans, Memphis, Pittsburgh, Toledo. We're going to all those places. Oh my goodness.
That's it, your feet a tapping or what? Well, I go pelvic patient, we leave and I'm patient. Well, I'm big people every time now, because we take a lot of time now. Having to see your vibrations are following me. Oh, yeah! Everybody needs a little like it. Leave every day, cool.
Barry Manilow. A little inside information on that hit song called Mandy. It was originally called Brandy, and it wasn't about a girl at all. It was about a dog. Barry liked the tune, changed the words, and that was that.
Dog or girl, whatever it is, it's certainly #1. I hadn't been to Mr. Kelly's in 20 years and went there just that night because I had heard so much about Barry Manilow. And I have to say it was about the most sensational entertainment I've seen in a long time. He is really good.
Coming up, some of the most dangerous jobs in the state. Yours.